Oh, we have a parcel, folks. What do you think it is? What do you think it is, folks? What on earth could it be? It's quite thin. It's like a little box shape. It's, I don't know, what could it be? I know what it is. I know what it is, folks. So here we go. Slice it open. Kids, don't do this at home. Never use a sharp implement to open an envelope. Always rip it open. Never use a blade like this, man. Never. Really bad. I shouldn't have done that. It was terrible. Sorry. So, what's in the bag there? Can you see it now? Oh, look up. Oh, disaster. They've sent me something. It's a chord chart. That's a clue as to what it is. But, it's a nice little chord chart, man. And I've sliced it in half with doing that. See, that's what I get. That is exactly what happens, man. So I would have had myself a nice little chord chart, but look, damn it. Well, I can still tape together, I suppose. So at least we didn't rip the main item, which is, of course, some guitar strings from my acoustic. That's that 6-string set, 11 phosphor bronze, fantastic. Because I'm waiting to restring my guitar, which is a hell of a chore, man, these days. What do I say? Yeah, I've tuned it. I've detuned it to a DADGAD tuning. So that's D-A-D-G-A-D. It sounds a little bit out of tune. Oh no, it might not be. So with a different tuning, you get different sort of chord shapes, and you get a nice sort of tones out of it, nice ringing, because we've got 3 strings at the same D, but they're just an octave apart, and you've got nice intervals between the strings. So basically your normal guitar shapes won't work on this. So if I played which I would normally play, a G, C, D, it just doesn't work. Instead, you've got to try and work out different fingerings. The delight when you find a nice chord sound, I mean, like this one here. Oh yeah. Anyway, I know most of the chords anyway, but it's always a nice thing to have, isn't it? Oh, we've got scales on the back as well. Oh, that's quite handy, man. Pentatonic, the blues, the harmonic minor, pentatonic minor, melodic minor descending, and melodic minor ascending. Wow. Yeah, now scales was never my thing to learn, man. They always say, oh, you should learn your scales, and you'll wish you had learnt them at a later stage, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I'm not learning. I can't bother learning scales. I'll just make it up as I go along. And what's happened is, as I have progressed playing guitar, I really wish I had learnt my scales. Because like things like pentatonic minor, you think, what the hell is pentatonic minor? Well, pent means 5, and the tonic is just like a tonic. So you've got 5 notes in the pentatonic. Just go do, re, mi, fa, so. You know, that's how all the notes are built on just that do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. A harmonic minor, oh, man, you're asking the wrong person. But as I said, I really do sometimes wish I'd learnt scales, not just for playing with myself. I'll start again. Not just for playing guitar notes by myself. It would just be for when you're jamming and you've kind of run out of ideas, and somebody says, "Oh, we're playing in C," so you know, I just basically play a root note and just sort of work it from there. Whereas I could hit a note and go, right, I'm going to play the pentatonic minor scale on C, and I would know where to sort of put my fingers just out of sheer memory from learning to play them. So as I said, I really wish I had learnt my scales. Chords, not a problem, man. I'm pretty good with chords, and I actually know where the notes are. You know, like on a guitar, I know where G is all the way up the neck, and I can play the different shapes at different points on the guitar. And scales, you know, I mean, I can jam away, but I'm a bit like Noel Gallagher when it comes to playing guitar. I tend to use like 1 or 2, 3, 4 at the most notes. I prefer, like, you know, sort of just ringing notes and just jamming away on 2 or 3 notes. Anyway, I wish I'd learnt my scales, mate. Yeah, man, right. this album, I'll turn the heater off here. This album here, man, this is a little gem, a little hidden gem of an album, man. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Terrorvision. Now, that title, I think, was taken from a book written by, not Dale Carnegie, but something FC Carnegie or something. Anyway, it was a famous book, but this is the album. And it reminds me of a time in my life when I was a free and single man, and I was having a whale of a time in my life. And even listening to it just now, it just brought back this warm glow of nostalgia back to that period in my life when I can remember. I had a few albums that I used to play at the time. KLF was one of them. This was another one. There's a couple other ones. That the one by that's got that song in it that makes me go. I thought it was the best song in the world, the best song ever recorded. It was by, and I can't remember the band now. Goodness me, it's pathetic, isn't it? It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, we're talking about this album here by Terrorvision. Not a particularly well-known band, but yeah, it's sort of like it's a little gem of an album. It's got some great tunes. It's almost like power punk pop sort of thing, that sort of genre, but has got a bit of an edge to it. A bit psychedelic, a bit naughty, a bit jumpy aroundy sort of thing. Yeah, it's actually a really good album. It's got a lot of, every song you hear and you think, oh yeah, that's a good one, well, that's a good one, that's a good one, brilliant. So, however, folks, I must leave you there at the moment because the traffic lights have changed, and I will talk more about this album when we get somewhere else. Okay, folks, well, as I was saying, Terrorvision, here they are, Terrorvision. Yeah, some great tracks on this one. I picked this one up again, I think it was from a charity shop, and I'd heard one track, I think, on the radio or something. Oh, it's all right. So we got it for 50p or something, and it's actually a really good. There's a couple of Duff songs on it, but yeah, it's sort of grungy, guitar-y, and they're a good band. Yeah, I like them. I got a couple of other albums of theirs, and yeah, I think they were just a good band. I'm sure they came to Dundee at some point, and I was going to go and see them, but something happened, so I couldn't get there. But yeah, there's Alice, what's the matter? Oblivion, stop the bus. Discotheque wreck, yeah, middleman, come on, like, oh, still on 10 shots of grey, stab in the back, pretend best friend, oh, that was a good one, yes. Yeah, what makes you tick, man, great stuff. So there it is, folks, the Terrorvision. It must have been back from 1999 even, maybe, because I got it then, and it was just, as I said, it was a great time in my life, man. I was loving it, living at large, as they say, and this reminds me of good times. When you listen to it now, it does sound a little bit dated, I suppose, but I don't actually know what happened to them, but they're still on the go. Let's go and check it out, see what's happened to Terrorvision. Yeah, great, love it. Still play it to this day, man, so it's obviously still got... I skipped forward a couple of tracks, I must admit, but other than that, we're good. Right, let's get out of here. The car's not starting, folks. Oh, there it goes. Right, we're off. I shall see you on the other side of tea time. Right, good morning, folks. You find me here trying to affix this suction cap mobile phone holder onto the window because bro knocked it off on Sunday and he put it back on again, but he put it in the wrong position, so I'm just trying to put it back on, folks. So this thing is actually quite a good one, this. I like this. It's just got a simple mechanism there, just hold the phone nice and quick, and this just sticks to the window up here. So bro had it way down here somewhere, honestly. Right, so here I am now. Today's breakfast, folks, or lunch, is this very simple roll, ham salad roll that you get from Baines. And it's just so simple, man. You've got tomato, lettuce, a bit of cucumber, and 2 slices of ham, and it's buttered as well. It's got real butter on it. And it just tastes so good, man. It's a nice, simple, cheap, economical lunch. Thank you very much indeed. There it is. A fantastic ham salad roll from Baines. Thoroughly recommended. Highly recommended indeed. There we go. I'm going to take a photograph of it and put it on Instagram.